Anyway.
Oh yes, like that. I told him I'd be right back. Run it back. Told him put the money in the bag, double that. Run it back. Told him put the money in the bag,
Let's
double
go.
that, double that. Run it back.
Run it back.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago.
Boy, look like an overtime.
Today
like
it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Thank you. 44. Ready. Split them here.
They run with a former Panther. It's Deontay Foreman, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. But you look at this Bronco defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Let me get her, Nick. Pick 6. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Two is throw there, hauled in by Claypool. And he goes out right around the 39. The Bears at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that physician keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. from midfield now. Here's Peterman. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10. This is Homer. Wiggles free. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That'll be caught by Foreman. And this is going to be another 1st down as they make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. Foreman powering ahead. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now a give to Foreman. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Deontay Foreman. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Throwing, Duggan. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Duggan will look to throw this.
Oh,
And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Go Marvin.
The side stiff arm. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still be at the 4th down. On 4th down, it's Ryan Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28.
Ooh.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back.
I know you're
for
gonna do
Denver.
that.
Touchdown.
Come on.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. But you look at this Bronco defense, and this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
Oh,
Screen,
shit.
it's complete.
Oh.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. These two teams all tied after one.
Come on, baby.
They run it on first with Foreman.
That boy, hell no.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Shoot.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. They'll run this with Homer. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Chicago Denver ended up being the 32nd pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers with Claypool and got limited results in 7 games as he adjusted to new surroundings. One of the league's best athletes at the position. They need for it to translate more often here in 2023.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. Play action. Now it's Tua. Touchdown! Corey Blasingame. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Let's get 10 involved.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And able to get get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Duggan. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
I don't need a Hey, yo, dance, bitch!
52 yards.
Oh, man.
And the Broncos are within an extra point.
Don't worry about it. Let's get this defense under control, dude.
And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Foreman takes it, headed right. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to 33. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. It reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Tua. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Tua. And his pass incomplete.
Come on, Nick.
When a linebacker diagnoses a screen, who wins? The quarterback getting a throw over to the back in time, or the linebacker running in to knock it away? With the athleticism of modern linebackers, they win the race more often than not.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 21. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That's one. That is.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Let's go, Justin. Let's go, Justin.
And the Broncos are going to take
Big
over
Frank.
here at their own 22-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Short Andy.
Down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. They'll send the tight end in motion. Duggan looking to throw. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
Oh, just give it to Etienne and let that boy work. Let him work.
Right side, Travis Etienne. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Travis Etienne, 82 yards. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So you know that.
On the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
I was about to say, ain't no way.
Held it to an okay game. You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Tua sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going
Might
for
say the
more.
man so down on.
Now Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. It'll be a 40
seconds.
And
Run the ball again.
And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Actually, matter of fact, let's... No. Nothing wrong.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able
Come
to
on,
do
screaming.
in the first half because they had a lot of success running.
1-on-1. We'll take that.
We'll see more of that.
ETN. 2-2. First down.
The box will do the exact same thing.
And
They
baby.
start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage.
Keep
It'll be licensed
bringing
to
it.
take some shots downfield.
They're good at running the screen. Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
I got time to change it.
Duggan now to throw. Short throw caught by Dosich. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Here's Duggan to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in
Coming
shreds or
again.
being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
What we need to do. Alright, pick up the left protection, go over there.
Duggan.
No? Okay.
Forced out to his left.
Oh.
His throw caught right around the 6. And the Broncos are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Steph Marvin.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. Touchdown, Broncos.
Go.
Jerry Judy. His second
Yo,
touchdown of the
straight.
game, his third
Yo,
of the
straight.
year. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lots of look to add the extra point.
Okay.
He's got it.
What you doing, Sue?
Up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
What's coming in here for, man? Off my screen, man. Let's say it again. Superman, get off my screen, boy.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I might have to shut it down, guys. I'm sorry, man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Put it back up for y'all later. Oh, that's my This is what it is.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Going on the ground with Homer.
Oh, that motherfucker gone.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On play action.
Okay, Barry.
He'll be brought down.
Okay.
Broncos, it's a sack.
Like to see that. Come on, baby.
Gets him
What
for
I
a
like to
loss
see.
of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Chungavai.
Oh, let's go, Caden.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Okay.
Picked off by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to take
Okay.
possession here at their own 47-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Throw that one away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like
Well,
throwing
he
a
might have
no-hitter in
some.
baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Finds Dulcich out left side.
Oh, come on, baby. Got to pick up that block better.
49, a 3-yard pickup.
Got to give
Know what he doing.
too. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was
Come on, baby.
successful, but not any run after it.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
They're down at 7. Playing side leverage. Man.
Operating from the gun. Dugan. Working the middle.
First down, baby.
He's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Dugan.
Get that. Oh! Good stuff, Marvin.
Who makes the catch.
Good shit, Marvin.
Pick up there, 21 yards.
That was beautiful.
They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very
Good
difficult
stuff, Marvin.
to shadow him across all that ground.
Looking to throw. Dugan. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
Touchdown, baby. You know.
Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Let's go, guys.
And remember, partner, that's a
Full game, man. You got to play full quarters.
He's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. Are they doing anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They
Definitely
did tell us
shrinking that playbook.
Bottom line, he's really good.
Good, though.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the end zone, here comes Herbert.
Khalil Herbert on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
Yes, sir, man. Let's go. Let's go, Damari. Let's go, Damari. Got him on.
Now
Got him on.
3 to midfield. Nifty
Oh,
juke there.
let's go.
guy trying to tackle it.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back.
Get out of here.
Return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Get out of here, man.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. A give running right, Etienne. Oh, that one well designed as we'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 137 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Yeah, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Oh, yeah, Max!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Let's go!
Max Duggan, a 9-yard touchdown run.
You like to see, Max?
Are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Yeah.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
You like to see. Oh, he got the help. Whoop. Shit.
And his kick is good,
and
flags fly as well. Some frustration showing
let's
through
try
right now. This is
Let's try it. This is what we're here for.
This is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. Now
You think that's going to stop us?
The first of their
No.
timeouts.
Come on.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come on, baby.
Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big.
So you want? Come on. Make it.
And
Ah!
hands team able to pounce on it and get the football.
Damn it.
They felt like they needed the
Try
football
though.
back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Time to try it. Or not.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Big Mike.
Really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
I fucked it up.
He'll buy some time right. He's
hello.
Deep
Here, too. You can't let that one fall to you like that. Come on, baby. Can't drop that. You should drop that,
These guys
dude.
are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, there he goes, right side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside.
First down, baby.
35. 163 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. ETN once more, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger.
ETN, baby.
These guys, they've got it going today.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now this time he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
In today's NFL, most teams don't have as many goals for the game like we used to have, where you checked off your boxes. But 0 turnovers, that's a universal. And while it won't likely cost them in this game, they're going to regret the fact that they coughed one up here.
Yeah, their first blemish. They had mistake-free football prior. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
All right, Damari.
Another interception.
My boy Damari.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
All right. Let's just get out of here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they'll run the option to start the drive. There he goes, left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. I can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You got to get better. Go back and look at the film again.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Good play. That's how it's done. Keep it up. Keep it up, fellas. Ready, John?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. The 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. That'll be caught by Foreman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Tua to try again on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth.
Forget, absolutely.
Yeah.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Nice little gain. A lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. They kind of